You really do. Ladies and gentlemen, Ginger Walt.
Hi,
Nice
babe.
to see you, my
How
dear.
are you? Nice to see you.
So we're going to start off with a crazy fun fact. True or false? I worked at a Hallmark store.
Yes,
I did.
True. You wouldn't say that unless you did, right?
Exactly. You know, like you're too smart.
So you care enough, and you cared enough then to send the very best. Right?
Always, yes. There was a time in my high school, it was a high school college career where I had 3 jobs, and one of them was at a Hallmark store, and
That's
I
great.
absolutely loved it.
Yes.
Loved it, loved it. So
bet.
what we have for you now is a Hallmark Keepsake. Hi. It's so awesome that my mouth is working today. Keepsake 16-inch ornament storage box with dividers. Stay with me here because I might say anything. Who knows?
It makes it so nice.
So it's so pretty, and it's perfect
Yep.
for your ornaments. It's perfect for keepsakes that you might get for every single year,
That's
right?
right.
Get a couple of them, right? So that you have, this was Christmas 2017, this was 2018. Whatever you want to store in here, this is the perfect storage box. And you know what? Give us a call if you actually picked this up to share your story. And our number here, by the way, we're different than QVC, is QVC2, is 1-800-600-1556 to call and talk to us. This is 4 easy payments of, get this, $3.87. And this is exclusive to QVC right now.
is.
So you cannot find it anywhere else. And this looks like really fancy, I feel like luggage being put together or something.
You know
it's
what?
really awesome.
The quality that goes in a Hallmark product, I have to tell you, it is second to none. So there you can see the depth of this. We give you dividers to put inside it as well. And if you know Hallmark, it's been around for over 100 years. They're a family-owned business, and they have been helping people celebrate life's most precious moments, from birthdays to all the way to the holidays.
Right,
Now, when
birthdays,
we have
anniversaries,
everything,
new babies, congratulations.
everything
exactly.
in between. Maybe you have that
Retirement, everything.
everything. And maybe you have those special little ornaments. Maybe you have something that was given to you by your grandma, or a special little Hallmark ornament that you want to, keep forever and pass down from generation to generation. You can certainly do that and keep it in a nice, secure place by putting it inside this box. Now, what we've done is, you saw the clip, the little snaps. You have 4 snaps that are on each side, and you also have a cleverly marked little, so you can put this on the shelf and you can say, that this is what we have. When we have it available in 2 different colors too, so that if you want to maybe get a couple of them in that beautiful red or the neutral, or mix and match them too and put them on your shelf. But it has that Hallmark name so that you know that this is going to be good quality.
Look how pretty.
To be able to store your most precious little pieces.
Yeah, and this is kind of like a buttercream.
It is.
It's a really
It's very pretty,
elegant
isn't it?
color. Oh, yeah. And you know what? I also think, I know that this is for keepsakes, but I'm running off the rails already because that's what I want to do, is if you have one of those big oversized gifts, like if you have a stuffed teddy bear from Hallmark or something like that.
Something that you want to hold on to forever.
Exactly. And you want to store in a careful way. Or even gift in a really careful way.
Or even gift.
That's theoretically what it's meant for.
Yeah, so this is pretty much what it's used for.
Sure.
And so that you can easily slide in a really nice ornament that you want to keep forever. It's a great little slot too, and I'll show you those inserts in a moment. You have two different dividers and 2 different levels. So this is probably about 3.5, 4 inches for the squares, and you can load them up. You can also put a little tissue paper in between them to make them a little bit more secure, and you can put them in there nice. One of the great things too about the Hallmark Keepsake Box is that you can write down who you received this from. So you can put down the ornament, you can put down the special memory and the date. Like I have memories from when I took my daughter to Disney for the first time, and I want to write that ornament down in the special moment. So she's always going to remember that, this is where this came from. This is what, what it was used for. Here are the dividers too, which makes it really nice to put together, really super easy. And you can see right there, and you can choose to use these or not use these, whatever you're using them for. If you're not going to use them, store them in the bottom flat. You can just put that right in there just like this. Then we give you this middle section, put that right on top, and then you just go ahead and put that second divider back together.
Right, so you already have one level in there. So you put all, boop, 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 you put your little 6 ornaments in there, whatever it happens to be, put the next level on, then add the additional dividers and put in 6
and
more.
you're ready to go. And if you don't want to use this, just take it out, you know, take it apart. That's one of the great things too. And same thing with all of them. You can keep it nice and store it nice in the very bottom of this piece.
For your taller ornaments that you might have.
Ornaments that you may have. And also when you're using your ornaments and you have them on the tree, pop this down if you want to and just kind of, you know, put it back into storage.
Here's the other thing, you know, when I said that there are so many ways that you can use this, because I feel like, don't you always get those holiday cards from people? Lots of people during the holidays.
Oh,
yeah. You're stringing them along your banister or what have you. I would get a couple of these boxes, honestly, Ginger, to keep those cards. And then I would have different Christmases. Make it almost a little file box. But let me give you measurements on this so you know what it is that you're actually getting. So it's 14 and 11/16 long. It's 10.5 inches when we talk about height. And then on the other side, we're looking at 8.5 inches wide here. So in terms of length, again, 14 and 11/16 long. So it's a very nice, generous size. And as you said, there are two levels. There are two layers in here. And, you know, on the generous side, thinking that the ornaments are on the, you know, larger side, you're going to put 12 ornaments in there.
You are.
6 on each layer.
Yep, 6 on each layer. And you can even, if you have the smaller ornaments, you can even double them up and put a little bit of tissue paper in between them too. But you can see how I am nicely clipping that into place. This is a very thick cardboard too, so you know it's going to be sturdy. You know, if Hallmark's going to put their name on it, you know it's going to be the very best that they can possibly give you. And that's one of the things with this, Hallmark Keepsakes. And you know, if you have like little gifts that you've given, that were given to you by maybe the birth of your child.
Sure, your
that's
very first Christmas.
Yes, their very first Christmas. You know, a lot of people do give that. And you were talking about teddy bears. Oh my gosh, how about, my daughter has this little pillow that she sleeps with. And I know one day she's going to wake up and she's going to go, I'm not going to sleep with that pillow anymore, Mommy.
And you're going to go, what?
And I'm going to go, okay.
You've outgrown that pillow?
Yes, but she'll ask me for it. She'll ask me for it like, you know, 15 years down the lane. And guess what? I'll have it stored for her because that's what we do. And this is one of those great things that you can do. You can pop this box open when you get it and keep those keepsakes in a nice, secure place that is going to be able to hold on to your memories forever. You know, and of course writing down, of course I could write down like all her pacifiers that the pacifier fairy happened to take, you know, like her favorite passy or, you know, her favorite little blankie. You can also write that down too. You don't necessarily have to store ornaments that are in here. You can get, you know, put your memories, all of your precious little memories. Yes, it's made for ornaments, but you know, we think all sorts of things that are
keepsakes.
Precious to us. You know,
right, because you know, and certainly for little kids, if you are going to do baby's first pair of shoes, baby's first lock of hair, you can easily put this in there. You know, baby's first Christmas items in here, and that could really be. You get one for babies first as they're doing it. A lot of you are picking up more than one. Maybe you're getting one that's going to be that neutral color, which really is kind of this buttercream. It's like a buttercup color. It's really, really pretty.
It is very pretty.
And then there's also the red, and the red actually is more limited. So you're looking at $15.48 for each one. 4 easy payments of that $387. You know, like for $12, you're getting 3 of these or so, and that's really nice.
It's really nice, and it looks good on the shelf too.
Yeah,
so and it stores really nicely, so that if you do want to put it in there, it has a really nice. It doesn't take up too much space. Here, I'm putting this in here the wrong way, the wrong one. It doesn't take up too much space, and it's durable enough where it's going to be able to hold on to a lot of weight. So that if you're looking, it's you know, nicer looking on your shelf too than just having a cardboard box that you maybe wrote a little name on it. This, you know for sure that whatever is in it is something that is near and dear to your heart, something that is treasured, something that you want to keep for generations and generations and generations to come.
You know what, and even when I think about, you know, being a kid, like you had a little journal in there, you had the diary with the lock, right?
Yes,
and
yes.
So if you just happen to be cataloging things that are very precious to you of your little person, this is that perfect keepsake box to put it in. You know, we've got our boxes, our plastic boxes, tub boxes with the big, you know, with the big huge lids that we put in our blankets and our pillows and that sort of stuff. But we do have things that are really near and dear to our heart that we want to put in a box in a place that we know says these are special.
Yes.
right?
Isn't that true? It's so true. And it's a great way to, this is one of those boxes that's going to last through the generations as well. So you know that when you grab it out every year and maybe you do store your ornaments inside like we've done here, it kind of gets everybody excited. You know, you kind of go through, I know my daughter is making ornaments each year and they're so precious. You want to hold on to them. You don't want them to break. You don't want them to get ruined or crushed. So this is a great way that I can keep those and we have them each and every year and we bring them out and it's just precious little memories for the entire family.
Absolutely. And you know, we all have our favorite ornament. Like I have an ornament that is, we have ornaments that are instruments that we hang every year that I totally love. So like I like the violin.
Oh, that's great.
Exactly. And I like the flute and I like the tuba. So I love our instrument ornaments that we hang every year. But when I was working at Hallmark, I remember like precious moments.
Yes.
Were really big. So you could keep your precious moments in here if you want to. If you want to keep your favorite ornaments in here, of course. And total random story. So we had a cat when I was growing up and she broke her leg during Christmas. And so we actually had her cast and made it an ornament.
Oh.
That totally makes me laugh. She was fine. She was totally fine. But after she got out of her cast, we were like, let's make the cast the ornament because like she got hurt around Christmas.
That's a memory.
That's a memory.
That's a memory.
Exactly.
And you're holding on to it forever. And you don't want it to get lost. You want to keep it in a nice, secure place.
Right. And I'm a goofball. I'm like, this
I
is
love
my
those stories,
seriously,
though.
my little kitty cat. Anyway, thank you,
cute.
Ginger. I really appreciate it. Nice to see you. Stay on the line to order those, 1-800-500-7590. And now, coming up, of course, not only are we going to give you ways to store amazing things, but we're also going to help you stay on top of your health. In the same way that we weigh ourselves, that maybe we take measurements of our blood sugar, we should be paying attention to our blood pressure because that is super important and we don't often do that. And oftentimes when we go to a doctor's office, we might get those doctor's nerves, which makes the numbers jittery and makes the readings maybe not so reliable. This is your color changing blood pressure wrist monitor. It's an award-winning device. We'll tell you why, but really it makes reading your blood pressure really easy and it's $7.12. Yay! Lighting. Hello.